Well, now we done made it up to round 6. A little bit stronger Molten Man. I thought we would have had Hydro Man this time, but that might be in round 7. Well, it's time for a little bit of stronger representation, to say the least. Because I want strike tiles galore. Again, I could put Polaris up in there and Rocket and Groot, but I wanted it to be organic. Blade. I probably should have thrown in 3-star Deadpool so I could do my get him charged up for his Deadpool daily. I mean, not Deadpool daily, but the bonuses for his whales. There we go. Again, there's no particular reason why I chose this team here. Well, no good reason. I just wanted strength tile. Well, Blade will be doing his thing very shortly. Bloodlust. More bloodlusting. Jump off of weapons expertise, and that's in that situation it'd have been a heal. Alright. Alright, everybody. Everybody in my alliance did their thing. That's cool. Again, with Mantis Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, hey, we want to match the enemy special tiles, so I'll bring in old Eddie, and we'll bring in Yondu. I don't really need the color red because it's gonna be useless. But the one that we do definitely want to do is make sure that we can load up on as much yellow that we can, so that they don't fire off their projectiles, or cover projectiles or whatever, and then Yondu can just go in and do his thing, and it will steal AP and all that good stuff. Not the most ideal match, but that's the way the board goes. Alright. Get him out the way. Let's steal some AP. Get some more You Are Afraids out. Make a match 5. I mean, Eddie could do his thing, but at this point in time here, it's just a matter of, making the right matches and making sure that the board is operating the way that I want it to. that was easy. And no sense in bringing in Luke Cage, but I could. And I ain't bringing Star-Lord. I'll bring in Valkyrie though. And then, since I want to feed into red a little bit, or green, or whatever the case might be, America Chavez, and because I want to speed through things again pretty quickly and not let my alliance down, bring in old Ghost. Ghost will be doing the extra match damage. That'll get Bounty Hunter to trigger a lot quicker. Then we can eventually go invisible if need be. Doesn't matter. Bounty Hunter triggered. I guess I will go invisible here. Cool. Thank you for triggering. For making sure supply run didn't. Or I should say, power siphon didn't go off completely. So yay. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, why not? Just roll with them again, but this time throw up so one of the first boosts I can grab. Again, make those smash 4s, get more tiles out on the board, more trap tiles. Cool, now to make that slide down, which helps me out. Oh, that's even better. Alright, that's furry friends. Again, that's from above could be a good option, but I wanna parlay that into something else. I just wanna see how the board's gonna shake real quick. Yeah, I think we will parlay that into nuts from above. Alright, let's do some more parlaying. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to get rid of those tiles there, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Go supply run, go in phase. Let's go ahead and get a quick heal because of ghost support. Because now that puts Ghost back on the offensive, do a little damage. And then get a match 4 here. And doesn't it suck that Ghost critical tiles aren't I mean, her damage isn't doing what I wanted to do, but again, that's that's the nature of Ghost. Like 1 minute she's strong, the next minute she's weak. I'll go with a joke team this time. Yeah, why not? Let's go with a joke team. Where's Howard? And then I need the king of all joke characters. No, not Spider-Ham. Bagman. Yeah, we'll go this way. Alright, the duck wants blue. Green. That's gonna stink a little bit, but it's okay. Those are colors that we actually do want. Red, purple, and we'll go and do the prehistoric bite first. Then I'll do snarky remark because, hey, you need that on the board a little bit longer. Oh, jeez. Go this way. Another prehistoric bite. Probably gonna save it for Howard the Ducks, but yeah, maybe next time I'm gonna get enough ability points. Staring at the board to see where the obvious match is at, and it was of course down below. Yeah, this is the reason why we have this dude out here. For when it's time for us to really change up the game. Alright, now he's down to the halfway point. Not enough green on the board, so gotta hold off of that play. Still looking for more. I think I can manage that. Yeah, duck loose. And now it's just a matter of boom. Alright, this is with Venom. Um, Again, let's use Agent Venom instead, because we already used Eddie Brock. So it's just any version of Venom. Oh, you know what? We actually didn't even talk about Venom, because this is his node. So yeah, let's actually talk about him. So I'm simply going through the motions, and we actually do have a little bit of time. So let's talk about Venom. Um, this is Venom. Well, yeah, Venom is one of a few characters that happens to have multiple incarnations in a tier. I want to say, is he one of the only ones to have one of the only 4 stars to have multiple versions of himself? I don't know. I I'll have to go through and whatever the case might be. But anyway, so you have the Eddie Brock version of Venom, and then you have the Flash Thompson version of Venom. Though to be fair, Flash Thompson's the Asian Venom, well, Agent Anti Venom, but you know, so we got a Venom, an Anti Venom in the game. Anyway, never mind. So the colors that the two of them share in common are black and yellow, though their reds are, I mean their top powers are completely different. We'll look at Eddie first. Symbiotic Fury, which is a 13 AP power on green, but it has a couple conditions that you can meet. So if there's more enemy strike, attack, or projectiles on the board, uh, this power the AP required for the usage of the power decreases by 1 up to well, yeah, it reduces the cost by 1 AP all the way down onto 7. So the cheapest that this power here can be 7. And so what it'll do is it'll deal target damage, and then it'll destroy a random tile for each enemy special tile that's on the board. So if there's 7 special tiles on the board, then it'll destroy seven random tiles. And then, like I said, the AP costs less for each enemy strike, attack, or protect tile. Like I said, a minimum to 7. Like I said, trying to word it out and say what the power is, y'all know me. I got a lot trying to process through my brain and filter out of my mouth. All right, give and take is his black ability. It's a passive. It increases the strength of Venom's matches by a certain percentage. So that's red, black, and green, or red, black, and green. Lord have mercy. Green, black, and yellow. It also reduces the strength of enemy projectiles by a percentage as well. But matches done to Venom are increased. Will increase match damage in red, purple, and blue. See? See, it used to be a lot more complex than this here, the give and take. But they ended up reworking this ability here. Like I said, yeah. It's a any projectile strength is reduced by 50%. You can get it to level 5 and make it to where it's 1, but then increase Venom's match damage, more, but then enemy matches do a little bit less. I typically keep this here at 3 because both his green and yellow abilities are pretty good. You know, it's like at this point in time in the game, is that you have characters who can do similar things that Venom can do a lot better. But you know, just in a vacuum, he's okay. Lethal Protector is this yellow ability. It costs 9. You deal target damage to the target, and then additional damage based on the number of enemy projectiles that are on the board, up to a max of 6. And then whenever an enemy is damaged for whatever the threshold is for the health, then you create a yellow projectile. So anytime, if you want to look at it like this here, like if you're using Polaris, like anytime Polaris uses her, what is it, the green ability at the start of each turn, do damage based on the number of strike tile or strike attack projectiles on the board. Like if that ability there goes off, then you'll create a projectile, enemy projectile. Or if you fire off a power, like Peggy Carter's red ability, it'll create multiple projectiles. Like each time that this threshold is met, like the 1367, you're gonna create multiple attack tiles of that strength. So like if someone like Immortal Hulk were to go off, and you pair him up with Venom, was like, okay, well here's a set of projectiles here for this person, here's a set of projectiles for this person, here's a set of projectiles for this person here. But again, you gotta have enough yellow tiles on the board for it to activate. So, and now Agent Venom, we actually did talk about him in his Crash of the Titans, but we'll look at him again. Symbiotic Assault, because I always forget this power here. It costs 10. I don't know why I keep saying it's 12, but it's 10. 10 in red, it deals damage to the target, and if you have 12 or more AP in a colored pool, AP pool, you deal even more damage. So think like 4-star Cyclops, like his red ability does damage if you don't meet the conditions. If you meet the conditions of having 10 AP and 10 red, 10 team up tiles and 10 red AP, you deal additional damage. So that's essentially what it is. Military Might, again, costs 5. It's probably one of the cheapest black abilities in the game, especially in 4-star land for sure. He drains 2 AP from the highest friendly color AP pool, and it deals target damage. And then if you have 16 or more AP, it becomes alien weakness. An alien weakness, as long as you have more than 16 AP, destroys at least 9 random tiles on the board and deals damage to Agent Venom. But it also does damage to the enemy as well because of the board shaking cascades and all that there. And then once you get it down past the 16 AP, it'll go back to Military Might, and it take cover. Cost 11 in yellow. Agent Venom deals team damage, and it turns his allies invisible for 3 turns. Now, who best to pair people up with? With Venom, anybody that wants to that deals high damage, and you can take advantage of the fact that his green will be pretty cheap and his yellow will be hitting pretty hard. Like Cloak and Dagger, each turn they'll be creating attack tiles. You know, you can do a little chip damage if you need yellow on the board to use Eddie's yellow. Go ahead. I wouldn't say Captain Marvel per se, but I mean if you happen to trigger off her green ability where it does damage to the enemy team, okay, that's fantastic. If not, you know, whatever. Morbius would team well with with Venom, though. Again, you're destroying the projectiles. Venom kind of sort of want to keep projectiles on the board, but you know, it's the whole give and take thing. Who else wants enemy special tiles on the board? Oh, his son Carnage, like either version of Carnage doesn't really matter. They make projectiles. I mean, we'll make enemy special tiles. Venom wants enemy special tiles on the board. So win. You can actually do them with Amadeus Cho, because Cho's blue ability will at least do the threshold damage that Venom needs. So at least every 2 turns, you can reliably have an enemy projectile on the board. Prowler, if you want to turn those enemy projectiles into friendly projectiles, again, that's an option. Thanos not so much, because again, you kind of want, it's like you do want green, but at the same time too, you want to keep Eddie's green pretty cheap, so not so much Thanos, not so much him. Maybe a Bullseye. Bullseye could probably work with him. Maybe a Kate Pride could work with him too. You know what? Let's try the Kate Pride thing. Him. Well, excuse me. Her. I don't know why I called him a him. Him. Ooh. And that's an Amadeus Cho. So let's use these 3 here. Actually, no. We'll use these 3 here for the Molten Man. Now with Agent Venom, again, you want black all day long. His black ability is just too good. His red ability is pretty good as well. His yellow, I mean, it's there. Like it's not one of those invisibility situations like Invisible Woman, where the entire team is, where you have the option to turn the entire team invisible for so many turns, and then Invisible Woman's invisible. So 5/5/3 is pretty much the only way to go with Agent Venom. Like I said, I want black. Who's the best person for black? Domino. And then since Agent Venom really doesn't have any special tiles, or the use for special tiles or anything like that there, you bring in somebody that can combat Carnage's thing, which is the special tile. So I'm bringing in Mr. Fantastic again. You could bring in Medusa or whatever. Yeah. Yes, I did. As much as I want to match the yellow, I'm not. Okay, now I'll match the yellow. Because I keep forgetting if Mr. Fantastic's ability is when you match the special tiles or when they match the special tiles. I always forget. Oh man, well, he's about to go airborne. Well, we can't let Carnage do his thing. Not wait. Match that away. Alright, he'll go back airborne momentarily, but again, I'm trying to get rid of what's the name? Super quickly, Carnage. There's a free power from Mr. Fantastic. This is gonna hurt just a little bit. It's like the symbiote sides. And Carnage rules. I don't know if we're gonna survive past this turn here. I mean, Hybrid Tech Slicer, nope. Yeah, this is not gonna be pretty. Now we're about to retreat. I'm definitely gonna retreat here. Oh well, I know what to do after circling. I know what to do though. It's like you're like, wait, you know what to do? Yeah, I literally know what to do. So we'll literally run it back, but instead of having Mr. Fantastic as my third, now let's literally bring in Archangel. Archangel's the third, and let's deal with the goon first. Like yeah, this is like one of the few times we're on camera. I'll break out the 5 stars because he can reliably do something that I need to be done. And plus two, with Domino feeding Vulture black, it kind of makes things a little bit more trickier. Alright, Military Might should be able, no, it'll be close. It's gonna, oh, here we go. Team up that way. Now, Vulture, you can go airborne all you want to, big boy. I'm airborne. I'm free as a bird now. Nope. Get stunned. Oh, man. Yeah, Vulture, that's what I think of you. Alright, so before we fire off Military Might, before we do that, I wanna knock him down, get rid of some of this black. Then we'll enter the fray. then we'll stun him, then we'll fire off military might. There we go. Much easier fight than how I anticipated it. I mean, how I wanted to do it the first time. Alright. Let's see. I said you, and I said Amadeus Cho, wherever he is at. And then I said Cape Pride. I wish that was at a more matchable place, or something. Must have known what they're gonna work with Countdown top. Bring out Symbiotic Fury. We'll match away a few of those. And maybe the next turn, Kate Prod will probably do her thing. There it is, and not just a phase. I should have matched. Should have just gone away. Yeah, that's what I should have went. I should have went the other way. See, now we're starting to cook a little bit. Yeah. So again, the team could be used, but it's not a team that I in good conscience could recommend. So that's a no. So no with the Cape Pride and Amadeus Cho and all that there. So no with them. Alright. Since in the last video I did mention Nick Fury and his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We'll go with another Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Mockingbird. And I did use Invisible Woman, so let's use Maria Hill. Now I know there's going to be some conflicts with Maria Hill and Mockingbird, but it's a matter of which power you want to use. Can you pull off Maria Hill shenanigans, or do you want to pull off Mockingbird's stuff? Again, firing off Demolition isn't going to do us any good because the walking disaster, pain and destruction is all in our names. Yeah, that's not going to work. But I know what will work. Well, okay, thanks for the opportunist. Duh. Oh, it's you. Alright. Oh no, Maria Hill's down. Well, that was a rather unimpressive showing. No, this way. I know which way I want to match. I want to keep the bombshell tiles out. Vendors assemble again. Bombshell, and then we'll let Bombshell do its thing next turn. Or, well, yeah, we'll let her do it next turn. Hopefully, there. Oh, well, since this is just gonna be Fury and Mockingbird by themselves, let's do some pain and destruction. He'll survive, barely. Thank you for the opportunist. More demolition. The demolition. See, now I always was missing the second part of the power, the stun. Yeah, well. Alright, another Molten Man fight. Yeah, I guess I'll go thematic with the oh, excuse me, with the whole spider team, but we're gonna hold off of Miles for a minute, and you'll understand why with the last fight. Not with Molten Man, but with the last excuse me. The last node with an enemy. Alright. Make matches with Spider-Man, make yellow matches, make any matches. We'll start healing. Anytime that they make matches on our web tiles, we heal. That's a Spider-Man support about to activate. If I need more yellows out on the board or more web tiles on the board, there we go. Match black away. Get more tiles, get more tiles, get more web tiles, get more heals, get more web tiles, get more healing. Spider-Man gets rid of some of them, but that's okay. Get more healing, kick out more jams, and then throw out some more webs, and then punch him in the face. Pretty quick. Alright, so now this here is the one that's gonna be a little bit difficult with the over-leveled Green Goblin. So this version of Green Goblin is the same as the normal Green Goblin. His black ability, Goblin Glider, costs 8, fires off it does target damage, and it does a lot of damage. And it creates a 2-turn fortified countdown tile that if it's matched away, Green Goblin can't fire off his Goblin Glider again. Alright, his purple ability does random things based on what color you place them. And this here costs, I think that's 10 purple, I want to say. Let me double check and see. Go to Green Goblin. Because I don't use Green Goblin at all, I'll be honest with you. With his Trick or Treat ability. Yeah, it was 10. So it costs 10. Trick or Treat does different things. If you put it on purple, still AP, still 3 AP and 3 random colors. If you place it on yellow, create a projectile. If you place it on red, you do target damage. If you place it on blue, it's a 2-turn stun on a random foe. And since this is a random stun on blue, this will actually go through Miles' invisibility tile. If you place it on green, destroys 4 random green tiles but don't generate AP. And then black, create a strike tile. And what was Goblin Glider? Goblin Glider was 8. I always thought it was fortified. Oh well, it's not fortified, but it's a 2-turn countdown tile. And then Goblin King, it costs 9 in yellow, reduces up to 3 friendly countdown tiles by 1. Reduces them by 1, and then at the start of the turn, fortified 3 random friendly countdown repeater tiles. See that? Then that's what it was. It was the Goblin King power that caused the fortification. All right. And like I said, he's highly leveled at 512, and mainly you want to bring in characters that can handle invisibility, and so that's what we're gonna do with Miles Morales. But this time we're actually gonna boost purple. Since he can't be stunned, that's gonna stink for us a lot, but before we fire off Miles' purple, I want to make sure that there are no purples on the board that can easily be matched away. Now you fire up hide and seek. And now since it's up in the corner, unless we do some very not so good things, I think it's going to be relatively safe. Could have matched the purple away, but okay, let's do some safe things. Let's match this way. Might have to call you back phone call because we're recording. I can actually fire off surprise and then go back invisible again. I think that's what we'll do. But we don't have enough web tiles, so let's do that. And I think we could Venom Blast twice and win the fight. There you go. Alright. So yeah, that was really easy. Again, in round 8, again you always wanna boost your colors even further. Finally, let's go with old Rhodey. Let's bring him into the fray. And let's bring in Jim Hammond, Human Torch, and Hmm. Or actually, you know what? Scratch that. Brody will use you next time. Next time I don't record. Instead, I want to bring in the defenders, or excuse me, the invaders. Now, where's Worthy Cap? There we go. Let's do this comic book wise. Now, the only person that we're really missing is Bucky, but since this is a match 3 game, eh. Let me see. Now the time when I wanted you to make a match for is when I didn't want you to make a match for. Now that I want you to make a match for, the board is like, nope. Alright, let's break out Imperatus Rex. Alright, let's go. There we go. You finally made the match 4. Cool. There's another match 4. Well, at least it's, I was gonna say at least it's in a workable position, but no. Sadly, we cannot stun you. Sadly, we cannot, but we can do extra damage. And boom. Yeah, that's what I probably should have did the first time. Use Jim Hammond's power instead of Imperius Rex. Oh well. Alright, so that's gonna end at least this portion of round 6. So we'll get all this here. Well, I need to record all my information to my alliance, but while we do, while I do that, we do have a Crash of the Titans video that's coming up in a little bit. Well, by the time you all see this video here, Crash of the Titans will also be up as well. And so I'm gonna knock through some of the rest of the Crash of the Titans stuff, and we'll talk about the thing and all that good stuff. Oh, but but before I forget, I did say in the comments in the last video I was going to talk about the individual rewards. So I know I mentioned it in the video before last with the introduction. With the Welcome to Shield Loki. But as you can see, your standard stuff for alliance events. Guaranteed 2-star, guaranteed health pack, guaranteed tokens for the event store. You guaranteed 3-star cover, guaranteed shards for 3 stars, more guaranteed shards, guaranteed 4-star cover, and then the ultimate reward is a legendary token for now 100,000, and then of course each round that you complete, you get whatever rewards for the particular round, and then round 8 is obviously legendary token. With us, we will probably finish the event probably Saturday, Saturday evening, early Sunday morning, somewhere along in that time frame. Because I think we're what 18, 19 people deep into the event. Again, I'm not gonna expose the business as some people will and throw alliance mates under the team. No, 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 no. We're not throwing nobody under the bus. Instead, we're gonna end the video. We'll go ahead and knock out the stuff for Marvel Puzzle Quest that I need to do with the Deadpool Daily, and then we'll do Crash of the Titans with Michael Chiklis. I mean, the ever loving blue eyed thing.